What if what you think looks modern is actually making you look older? What if your image is stuck in trends that no longer work? Fashion doesn't warn you when it's over. It changes. And today, you're going to discover 7 men's trends that stop making sense in 2026. Trend number 7. Clothes that are too tight for years. The idea took hold that the tighter the clothes, the better the male body looked. That logic no longer supports a solid image. Clothing that is too tight overemphasizes certain areas, exposes what doesn't add value, and creates constant visual tension. Instead of projecting control, it communicates rigidity, effort, and an obvious need to show the body. These garments don't follow the body's natural movement. They restrict it. When walking, sitting, or simply moving, tight clothing becomes noticeable. The silhouette looks forced, tense, and often disproportionate. Extreme tightness also ages the image, because it refers to a stage when the body needed to prove itself, not sustain presence. The change doesn't mean dressing baggy or careless, but choosing cuts that follow the body without dominating it. Replace overly fitted shirts with straight-cut shirts that have good structure. Swap skinny trousers for straight or slightly tapered trousers with a clean drape. Replace tight t-shirts with heavier weight t-shirts that hold their shape without clinging. Trend number 6. Large and obvious logos. For a long time, oversized logos worked as a quick way to communicate status, belonging, or success. Today, they have the opposite effect. When the brand shouts, the man disappears. Attention locks onto the label, not the person wearing it. The message stops being who you are and becomes what you're wearing. Modern masculine elegance moves in silence. Well-chosen garments don't need to explain their origin or display their price. Value lies in the cut, the fabric, and the coherence of the outfit. This trend fades because a man who moves forward doesn't need visible labels to support his identity or confidence. The change is clear and concrete. Replace t-shirts with large front logos with plain pieces or minimal details. Swap hoodies with oversized branding for quality fabrics with no obvious prints. Choose garments where the brand is discreet, almost invisible, or completely absent. When the logo disappears, the man appears. The silhouette looks cleaner, the outfit more intentional, and the image more solid. The message stops depending on an external brand and starts being built from personal presence. That change isn't just noticed, it's respected. Trend number 5. Saturated and flashy colors. For years, overly intense electric or fluorescent colors dominated certain urban styles because they guaranteed immediate visibility. Today, they become a clear obstacle to a solid image. These colors steal attention, compete directly with the face, and create constant visual noise that makes elegance difficult to read. Instead of supporting a man's presence, they invade it. The image becomes restless, exaggerated, and unreliable, as if the entire outfit were demanding attention at once. Saturated colors are also hard to combine without obvious mistakes. A small chromatic error stands out immediately and weakens any attempt at coherence. Aesthetic maturity needs visual calm. Elegance isn't built on instant impact, but on depth and balance. That's why flashy tones now look forced, artificial, and out of place. This trend fades because it confuses being noticed with having presence, and the two are not the same. The shift is about replacing electric colors with more controlled tones. Swap neon blues for navy, midnight blue, or blue-gray. Replace fluorescent greens with olive, moss, or forest green. Exchange intense reds for burgundy, wine, or muted terracotta. Even yellows can evolve into soft mustard or ochre. When colors quiet down, the image comes alive in a different way. The face gains prominence, the outfit breathes, and presence becomes firmer. It's not about dressing dark, it's about dressing with intention. Trend number 4. An overly athletic look out of context. For years, technical sneakers, track pants, and training gear spilled into everyday life under the excuse of comfort. But when every day looks like the gym, the image loses intention. The outfit stops communicating choice and starts signaling aesthetic neglect. Too much athletic styling doesn't speak of conscious practicality. It speaks of carelessness. The message projected is improvisation. Clothes worn because they were available, not because they were chosen. In urban, professional, or social settings, this look reduces seriousness, authority, and visual solidity. The shift involves replacing technical pieces with urban versions that have structure. Swap joggers for comfortable straight-leg trousers. Replace sporty hoodies with well-knit sweaters or overshirts. Exchange running shoes for clean urban footwear or simple boots. When comfort is combined with intention, the image transforms. The body remains comfortable, but the message changes. Control, discernment, and awareness. That balance is what separates looking relaxed from looking careless. Trend number 3. Ripped or overly distressed jeans. For years, extreme distressing was synonymous with attitude, rebellion, or personality. Today, it looks forced and predictable. Excessive rips, aggressive washes, and harsh contrasts fragment the silhouette and break visual continuity, making the image lose coherence. This type of denim ages the image because it communicates stagnation. It reflects an aesthetic stuck in the past, one that hasn't evolved with the man wearing it. It also severely limits combinations, pushing everything toward the casual, careless, or juvenile, even when the rest of the outfit aims to be solid. Masculine elegance needs visual continuity and control. Clean jeans with medium or dark washes, minimal or no distressing replace excess. This trend fades because it no longer adds character or authenticity, only visual noise. The change is straightforward. Replace visibly ripped jeans with straight or slightly tapered jeans in uniform colors. Swap very light or highly contrasted washes for dark blue, deep indigo, or washed black. Choose firmer fabrics that hold their shape and drape cleanly. When the denim is cleaned up, the outfit comes together. The image becomes more versatile, more mature, and more trustworthy. Character is no longer in the damage. It's in the coherence of the man wearing it. Trend number 2. Clothing with no structure or shape. For a while, overly soft, shapeless, or unconstructed garments were associated with comfort and freedom. In reality, they reflected comfort misunderstood. When clothing has no shape, the body loses shape visually as well. The silhouette dissolves, and presence disappears. These garments erase the shoulders, collapse the torso, and dull overall posture. The body appears more slouched, shorter, and less firm. The image becomes blurry, without direction or clear intention. It doesn't communicate conscious relaxation. It communicates abandonment and lack of judgment. The shift is to choose garments with at least some construction. Replace flimsy t-shirts with heavier weight ones. Swap shapeless sweaters for knits that hold the shoulders and drape properly. Replace overly loose trousers with straight cuts that follow the body without squeezing it. When clothing has structure, posture improves automatically. The man looks more present, more confident, and clearer, not because he's trying harder, but because the clothes start working in his favor. That small structural change transforms the entire image. Trend number 1. Dressing to look younger. This is the most dangerous trend of all because it works quietly. Dressing to appear younger almost always produces the opposite effect. The image becomes incoherent, forced, and unconvincing. Instead of rejuvenating, it creates a sense of mismatch, as if the clothes don't belong to the man wearing them. When clothing doesn't align with the man's experience, journey, and attitude, something breaks in the visual message. Presence loses weight, and the image becomes unstable. Elegance isn't about denying time, it's about accepting it with judgment, calm, and coherence. This trend relies on overly youthful pieces, exaggerated cuts, childish graphics, or cultural references that no longer match the man's current life. The problem isn't age, it's contradiction. The clothes start telling a story that's no longer true. In the end, fashion doesn't punish, it simply moves on. Trends don't disappear overnight, but they leave clear signals. Dressing well isn't about following everything, it's about knowing when to let go. Because being a man is an art at any age.